Yeah, and it looks like we should be off soon. We see Yukabonk is playing as the normal Link sprite, and Willard has chosen his Garfield sprite as always. And we're off.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Bombs in the first chest. It's nice to find.
Yeah, that's a really good find. And an early map check. 2 crystals in Tower of Hera and Eastern Palace, and a blue pendant in Desert Palace. Alright, both of our runners choosing to go with the Uncle route first. Willard also wants to check the Tier 1 tree pull here. Oh, nice.
That's very nice.
Free 80 rupees. We're always happy about that. Uncle only has a little bit of love for these guys today.
More rupees.
And more rupees. So that means Willard can pay the bottle vendor once he gets there. Oh, an Aetherid Sanctuary. Okay. That's our first medallion. We'll see how and if that comes into play. There's still a chance that both Mire and Tellera could be pendants.
Seems like both opting to do Lost Words into Kakariko.
Yeah, pretty standard route, I guess. Gonna check out what the Lumberjacks hold for them.
Only a red rupee.
Yeah, I don't think these guys are gonna come back for that. Yeah, so these guys pretty much synced up here, more or less. Willard just a couple seconds behind. Gonna do the exact same thing that Yukabonk is doing. We'll see if he decides to grab that piece of heart too. Nope, he says, I don't need that. And now we're getting the real sync.
Ooh, would I want this?
Yeah, definitely. An early bottle and free blue goo. Can't say no to that. Yukabonk almost catching up to Willard with the rupee count, only 2 rupees short. So now with that 1 bottle and the money that they have, they can clear out Kakariko completely, basically.
Yeah, almost. Besides the blacksmith area.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, going down to Blind's hut. Oh boy. Early cape. Well, I haven't seen an Aga 1 seed in quite a while, but that always makes me scared of Aga 1 being required if you find the cape this early.
Hmm.
We're gonna have to see if any of our runners decide to actually do the gamble. I think they want at least a lamp and a sword, obviously, to cut the curtains.
Yep. More rupees.
Okay, the Moon Pearl. So that's a step closer to Dark World access.
Yep. But it's not surprising to find a moon pearl early in version 26.
Yeah, that's very true. Bottle vendor selling some expensive arrows. Oh, and the mirror. Alright, not immediately helpful, but as soon as they start diving into escape or something like that, it can save a whole bunch of time. That's really good. I don't think I've seen that before. The sick kid gives back a bottle.
Hey, you showed me your bottle with the blue goo. Here's my empty bottle.
At least he didn't steal the blue goo. Willard. What are you doing, Willard? Oh, both of these guys having a little trouble getting into the library, it seems.
Yeah, I can understand that. So much books in there, too much wisdom. You want to avoid that?
Yeah, can't get too smart. I agree with that. Alright, now the play down to the dam and mini Moldarm cave. Or... yeah, well, they're taking out his mirror. Oh yeah, for the block erase, of course. Saves him having to go in here twice. Yeah, after Mini Moldarm Cave, I wouldn't be surprised to see both of our runners do the fake flippers up to Zora. They have the money and the Moon Pearl for the water walking glitch. Willard, grab some cat food for on the way. Alright, here's a bomb-only Mini Moldarm Cave. Willard not having any luck so far. Yukabonk gets through just fine.
Ooh.
Oh man, that's a terrible Mini Moldarm Cave.
Yeah, and that one mini Moldarm really wants to get to Willard.
And oh, okay, phew. He only had one bomb left, but he killed that guy. So let's see, is Yukabonk going over to Ice Route Cave? Nope, he's setting up the fake flippers. He or she, I'm actually not sure. Oh, and Willard decides to go for the Ice Rock Cave, so this could potentially be a big thing.
Ooh, Shovel and Quake.
Yeah, we get a sequence broken shovel and Quake from Yukabonk. Also gonna check out the ledge item here for Zora, and probably walk all the way up to Zora since I do have the money for it. Even more money on Zora ledge, and Willard using his last bomb to get in here.
Let's see if it pays off.
Yeah, well,
Kinda.
sure, kinda. What?
Hey, we see the same item on two different screens.
That's pretty good.
On two different locations. Ooh, and that's a nice 8-bomb drop.
Oh man, that's perfect for Willard. I assume he's just gonna go fake flipper and do the same thing Yukabonk just did, so...
That was a quick setup for the fake flippers.
That was really quick. Oh, Willard is deciding to check the hobo first. That's gonna be interesting. Meanwhile, Yukabonk making his way over to Sahasrara. Gonna check what he's hiding in the back today. In his little closet.
More wisdom.
Yep, there's the wisdom you were talking about. Like Hylia only has a red rupee, and Willard has his red mail incoming, as well as Quake and his shovel. Let's see if Yukabonk can get anything out of Eastern Palace here. No lamp, no bow, so technically they can't really finish it fully. Practically they can't either, at least not the last part.
I bet he will find some kind of weapon or cloth upgrade here.
Okay. We'll see about that.
Or possible the flippers.
Oh yeah, the flippers could be possible too. We'll see, it's probably gonna be something trolly. There's the red mail for Willard, he saves and quits. Probably also gonna make his way over to Sahasrara in Eastern. Or he might go down into the first part of Escape. Oh, he's checking the dig spot right away, that's interesting. He digs up more bombs, what is happening? One dig, 4 bombs, not bad. I also want to point out Willard's perfect rupee counter right now. Oh, 2 digs, Willard. Come on.
So...
So far we've only seen a red rupee in Eastern Palace, I think, so not really worth it at all. Yet.
So, escape or desert?
Since desert is a pendant, and they don't have a fire source, and it might be boots locked, I would probably check escape first. But I'm also not in the main tournament, so what do I know? Alright, Ice Palace, green pendant. Willard decides to ask the old man where it is.
So, Eastern Palace wasn't the right play.
Nope, absolutely not worth it.
Let's see if he's going to do escape first or desert, but I believe desert.
And it looks like you're right.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Willard is going to make his disappointing trip through Eastern Palace and find out it has absolutely nothing for him right now.
What does Agina have for us?
Chat has been calling a sword or a glove upgrade here.
I say it's the lamp.
Oh man, if it's the lamp, they might have to do Agra. Still need that sword, but, you know, it's getting closer. Oh, just a piece of heart.
Well, at least it was somewhat the right color.
So Yuka gonna check the ledge item right now and then probably make their way into desert. Just a bomb upgrade here. Okay, let's see how far Yuka can get in here. If everything turns out horribly, he can't get anything.
Yeah, that enemy without a weapon can be annoying.
Yeah, you can't get away from that little sand trap at all.
And desert is not boots locked. Well,
Okay.
it can, we will see. It is, never mind.
Yeah,
No, wait, no, it isn't. They can finish it.
yeah, they could finish it, that's true.
If they had the lamp and the gloves, but they don't. But they have a sword.
Oh boy, this is looking like an Agassi to me. Yep, it looks like Yuka might check escape before going up to Aga, but definitely gonna make their way into Hyrule Castle.
The lamp can only be an escape now, I believe.
Oh yeah, of course the lamp. I keep forgetting about the lamp. I guess he could get a glove here, and then the lamp and the hammer is in back of escape. I think that's the only thing I can say. Oh wait, they can't get into back of escape. Well, I guess they can. Oh man, I don't know. They still need a glove.
If they found a glove, they can.
Yeah, exactly. If they find a glove, they can. And
like that.
There it is.
But that doesn't open much. The lamp still needs to be an escape.
Yeah, pretty much. An escape, either here in the front or in the back.
Yep.
Oh boy, there's the Master Sword.
The only possibility that the lamp isn't here if they find something like the hammer.
Yeah, it's gotta be either a lamp or hammer now.
Hammer, Titansmiths, or the lamp.
Yep, you're right. Titansmiths is another possibility. There's the first sword for Willard in Desert.
So back as of escape it is.
Yep, that is gonna be the next check for Yuka here. I'm not 100% sure where Willard is going. I think he skipped checking Agina. So he's probably gonna jump out of the right exit here.
Huh? What is he doing?
Oh, is he going up Death Mountain?
I would have checked the back of escape first.
Yeah, me too. But sure, why not?
Since it's a high possibility the lamp is there.
Yeah, maybe he thinks, alright, I know that the lamp must be in the back of his cave, so I might as well do this now and at least get the save point up there. That's really the only explanation I have right now. He could also finish Tower of Hera, though they still don't have a fire source, so that might be locked too.
Hmm.
Alright, old man, what you have for us?
Just a heart container.
Yeah, no progression item, but this early on, another heart container isn't too bad, at least.
And you'll find out soonish if Hera is fire source locked.
Oh!
Well, never mind.
Even if it is, it doesn't matter now.
Yep.
Alright, Willard grabbing his power glove. Okay, red pendant, Skullwoods, green pendant, Ice Palace. I think I saw crystal 5 or 6 at Pod, and I didn't catch the other one.
That's right. Either the lamp or the flute now must be behind this cape. And the hammer.
Oh man. Oh man, if Willard does Aga now, that's gonna be bad times.
I bet he will check the back of his cape before Aga.
Yeah, I think so too.
I mean, who wants to do Aganim?
Yeah, really, nobody does. Alright, here's the first Hera item. That's a piece of heart. Gives Yuka another heart and a refill. Oh man, I think this sequence break might have paid off big time for Yuka. He might be able to completely skip Aga 1 with that sequence break.
See, Willard checks back of his cape.
Ah, very nice.
So, what do you think? Lamp or flute?
No, I think it's gonna be the lamp. Just so they can... Well, you're right, it could also be the flute. No, I'm sticking with lamp.
It's the flute. I say so.
Okay.
See, it's the flute.
Oh, come on, Tear! I blame Tear for this.
Ooh, a third sword upgrade already.
Oh wow, tempered sword at 23 minutes in. That's crazy. And that's also the second item out of Tower of Hera. So despite it looking like a huge Aga 1 seed earlier on, it is definitely not anymore now. Alright, one spin, one slash for Troll Dorm, no big deal. It's only gonna drop the burrito and a crystal, so that's our first crystal for Yuka here. Meanwhile, Willard making his way through dark sewers. I think he's near the chest now.
That was the red rupee.
Nothing too great. Alright, and Willard is immediately going to go activate his flute, and then I'm going to assume he will hopefully flute up to Death Mountain, because that looks like exactly the right play. There's everyone's favorite swag duck. Yep, and Willard is doing exactly the right thing. Interesting choice by Willard to leave the old man behind. I guess he doesn't want to do the dark cave. I'm sure he can do it, but we'll see about that later on. He doesn't hold anything important, but you definitely want that save and quit point.
Well, with the flute, it's not really important.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Okay, so Willard gonna be grabbing his fire rod too, and then will make his way into Tower of Hera. Let's hope he checks the tablet beforehand. And he does, grabbing his hammer. He's going to be very happy with that. And we're going to see our first actual real trip to the Dark World from Yuka here.
Let's see.
Oh, we're getting a pedestal check. Everyone get hyped for your disappointment.
Thanks God, it's only rupees.
Yeah, nothing really important.
Let's see what Yukabonk is going to do. Thieves Town or Skullwoods?
For a second there, I thought he was going to go to Skullwoods, but it looks like he wants to check out Village of Outcasts and Thieves Town first.
Yeah. With the hammer, Thieves Town a crystal, understandable.
Just a red rupee in the chest game. And Willard also makes short work of Trolldor. I'm going to grab his burrito and his first crystal. Arrow upgrade. Oh, did I spy a red boomerang up on Floating Island, or was that just a red rupee?
I didn't saw it, but it was not important.
Yeah, either way, they're probably not gonna grab that. Willard's gonna grab his arrows out, or his arrow upgrade rather, out of Spiral Cave, and let's see where he goes off to next. Oh, he still has the Paradox Cave to check, of course.
Hera is only concerned that fire source locked if the big key is in the basement.
Yep.
Nothing good so far in Thieves Town.
No, the only thing I remember seeing is that arrow upgrade earlier on. Willard is getting out his hammer, going back up here. I wonder if he wants to do Spike Cave.
Cape, so many hearts. Yeah, why not?
Yep, looks like that's exactly where he's going.
Sadly, only a heart container for him.
Yeah, not what he was looking for.
Now I'm interested if Willard is going to do Gauntlets first.
Yeah, me too. I think he will. Well, a pretty great blind fight from Yukabonk here.
He also not doing it.
Interesting. Looks like both of our runners not really fans of doing the early Skullwoods play.
He's just doing the same thing as Yukabonk.
Yeah, just retracing Yukabonk's step here pretty exactly. Also gonna be pretty disappointed with what he finds in Thieves Town, other than the crystal, obviously. Yeah, Order 613. They have pretty much taken the same routing with the exception of Willard checking the back of Escape, which is where he got the flute. But other than that, they've been on pretty much the same route throughout the whole thing. Alright, let's see how many digs we have to do today and what we get from it.
Ten ticks.
10 digs for a red rupee. Could have been worse. And we're getting a Stumpy Jack. Only 50 bucks. Yuka having a little trouble there with the menu.
Well, that menu is awful. Kinda.
Yeah, I agree. Yet another red rupee.
Let's see if we get a hype cave in this seed.
Yeah, we're about to get the first hype cave check here from Yukabonk. Lately, it's been not so hype most of the time, but we'll see. Alright, starting out with a couple of bombs. A red rupee, an arrow upgrade, a blue rupee, and a piece of heart. That's awful.
Not a single bit hype.
Nope, that absolutely does not deserve the name hype.
Checking the Bombos tablet since Eva tablet has something good.
Yeah, might as well. He's in the area and he has the mirror and the book already, so let's see if this is another good thing. I think he was happier about the hammer.
Yep.
Oh, and we're getting a hammer blind from Willard here. Oh, never mind. Just the first hit, I guess. Oh, and Yuka is finally gonna grab his flute.
Also opting to the sewers in the dark.
Oh man.
Yeah. The menu can be hard sometimes.
Yeah, if the item layout is weird, you're gonna end up with something that you just saw on Yuka's screen. No fun.
That can happen to everyone.
Yeah, that absolutely says nothing about their skill level. It's just, if the menu is laid out in a weird way, it almost feels impossible to get to a certain item. Oh, well, they're just checking the bumper cave ledge since they already have cape. Or he isn't, I guess.
Probably will combine that with Skullwood's play.
Mm-hmm. I guess he opts to check out Graveyard Ledge first.
Ooh, half magic.
Oh, good choice by Willard then. Half magic is always very nice to find. Kind of interesting to see that these guys, or at least on Willard's side, 40 minutes in, Tempered Sword, Red Mail, and half magic now.
Seems both players are heading to Skullwoods now, maybe?
Yeah, I think Willard will check the Bumper Cave Ledge and then maybe go over to Skullwoods. I'm curious to see if Yuka decides to actually do Skullwoods. And yeah, man, you're so much better at predicting stuff than I am.
Well, just count the possible options they have left and then predict.
Yeah, and that's why I'm 1-3 or something in the secondary tournament. You're 4-0 right now in the main tournament?
5-0.
5-0, jeez, man. Alright, Willard decides to do it the backwards way. I kinda like this play.
I say they will find nothing in Skullwoods and the goods are in POD.
I'm not even gonna question it. You've been right about everything so far, so I'll just go with what you say. Oh, but there's the flippers. Willard also opting for the pedestal check while he's back here.
Yeah, why not? Cause he's already here, has the mirror. It's quick to do.
Yeah, at least you know that you don't have to worry about it now. Still looking for that last item. I'm sure he hopes it's in this chest so he doesn't have to do the whole Mothula fight. You could just grab his flipper. And it's just a small key. I mean, they both have Tempered Sword, so Mothula should be pretty okay for them, but Willard has a slight advantage here thanks to the half magic that he already picked up. Oh, cutting it close there with the Wall Master. Alright, what you got for us, Mothula? Oh boy.
Never skip Skullwoods.
Mm-hmm. So with the Titansmiths in hands now, that opens up a whole ton of stuff. And we're immediately getting a Mire area and a Mire check. There's a good chance Willard can already get into Mire. He's still missing the Cane of Samaria to complete it, but he might just risk it.
It's Bombus.
Okay, never mind. Once again, I'm wrong.
Yukabonk also picking up his Titansmiths. Oh, what are those?
Oh, hello. We'll gladly take those. Oh, and Willard immediately decides to check back in the desert now that he has the boots.
So at this point I have some possible place to do. Ice Palace, Dark Death Mountain or POD. Or even Swamp.
They have quite a few choices. Oh, there's the mushroom.
I bet Willard will turn the mushroom in after Checkerboard Cave.
Alright, once again, I'm not gonna argue with that. You've been right all the time so far. Oh, and Yuka on his way to pick up his red mail.
Yep.
And just as you predicted, Willard immediately turning in his mushroom.
Only red rupees.
Yeah, not worth it. There's the red mail for Yuka.
Interesting.
Oh, that's a nice refill for Willard. Not really something you wanted, but, you know.
What did Willard pick up?
A piece of heart.
Ah. So nothing important.
No, absolutely not. And even more hearts for Will.
Yeah, Ice Palace, Green Pendant, go in there, do it.
Oh, looks like you didn't mean to go back to Mire.
Dark Death Mountain, not a bad idea. And Willard is going to do the blacksmith quest line.
Yeah, definitely looks like it. Alright guys, this is going to be interesting. We'll have to see what pays off more for who here. Just an arrow upgrade in the hammer pegs.
What glitch?
He's talking about the water walking glitch that Yukabonk set up with his boots.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, as Neely said, GamerCount just explained it. He dashed near a hole when exiting the Ice Rod Cave, which stores the water walk. Act the Boker just putting out another very good explanation here, probably better than what I just said. Oh, looks like Willard learned from his last tournament experience.
Yeah. Let's see. Aoife.
Okay, so theoretically at least they could open it up. Can't really do much in there yet.
Yeah. Watch out. Can of some Mire in here.
Okay. Close enough, I guess.
It can still be in there.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
Both players are 1 and 3. So whoever wins this match has still a chance to get into the qualifier matches. Right?
I think so, yeah.
Is he going to? No.
Does not look like it.
Yes. Exactly. Elimination match.
Yeah, this is pretty much an elimination match. Whoever loses goes home. The other guy needs to get this win and another one to be able to make it to the tiebreaker race. That's really their only chance that they still have left.
Ooh. That's a nice item to find there.
That's a pretty good pyramid item, I would say, yes. Oh, and Willard is taking a dive into Ice Palace.
Yeah, heading straight to Eastern Palace and Palace of Darkness. It's good play now.
Wouldn't be surprised to see the lamp in pod.
Yeah, can be possible.
Let's see if this Ice Palace play here pays off for Willard. So far he's only found a small key.
And POD is even bow-locked. But luckily, Yukabonk already has the bow.
Yep, that worked out just nicely for him. And another thing to note here is that Willard is in Ice Palace without the hookshot, so he'll have to hope for some good key placements or know a lot of bomb jumps.
Well, he already found a key. So
Yeah, good point.
he can progress through this dungeon. Ooh!
Oh man, that's a really good find for Willard.
Yes, it is. Man, hookshot in Ice Palace. How often does this happen?
Yeah, that's awful.
Way too often.
It's almost as bad as Hammer in Ice Palace. Oh, and there's the cane of brine.
There's the lamp we are talking about. For hours. Lamp and beauty.
Oh man, I got something right. Yay! Go me!
Yeah, for once.
Oh man, Terry, you have no love for me. That's not true. Tara has love for a couple of things. Tara loves cats, for example.
Yeah, but only cats. Ooh, Zoroark.
That's really nice, just after you found the bow. No, well, it just found out what Turtle Rock requires, and now we're gonna see if your prediction of Cane of Samaria comes true.
It will.
Okay. I like the confidence. Oh, there's bombos.
But not in this seat.
Oh, I see. Okay, I get it.
But Bombus is a really nice find.
Yeah, that gets him into Mire, so that means his Ice Palace play was actually pretty good. Oh man, and butter in pod too. Pod is loaded.
Yep. But Yukabonk will highly likely finish Pot, then Eastern Palace, and then heading right to Ice Palace. Oh right, I still need the ice rod.
Ice Rod, one of those items. Can be pretty much anywhere except on Trinix or in G-Tower.
Well, King can't be in Turtle Rock since you can't go anywhere.
Yeah, that would be weird. Unless you're really good at hovering, you can't get to any chests in Turtle Rock without the cane. Oh, there's the Ice Rod! Right in the first chest of Swamp. As if it was nothing. So Willard only needs the bow and cane for... Oh, and I guess maybe the lamp? Does he need the lamp?
Hmm.
Not really.
Not really. But he will find it anyway.
Okay, Yukabonk making short work of Trinix here. Helmosaur. I'm already in Turtle Rock in my head.
Yeah.
Okay, so Yukabonk deciding to finish out Eastern Palace right after Pod, just one mirror away. Gonna be pretty quick here, since they've both explored it as far as they could before.
Did they already found all items in Eastern Palace?
I think they did, yeah, it was a red rupee, 3 bombs, and a piece of heart, if I remember correctly.
Then where is the cane of Somalia? Blacksmith. Green pendant. Let's see. Also at the Fat Fairies possibility.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it can also be simply in Mire.
Yeah, it could be. That's true. Okay, it looks like Yukabonk may be bringing back the blacksmith now. I think this is probably the fastest Garfield's ever moved. Spin speed and a link to the past.
Hmm.
Okay, so it looks like Yukabonk is checking a couple overworld spots that Willard has already checked, while Willard is the one bringing the frog back home. Alright, little dwarves. Oh, they take $10 from you to give you 5 back.
Hmm.
That's not the right flute spot, Willard. There we go. Gonna find out what Gary's wife packed him for lunch.
More rupees.
Oh man, you can get a lot of lunch with that money.
Yeah, Havan is free.
Not for me.
Okay. Why am I commentating with you again? Just kidding.
Oh man, I'm gonna go cry now. You finish this off. Alright, well, are you finally checking the pyramid? Yes, you are.
Yep.
Oh, alright.
Let's see what our friend the catfish gives us. I like the catfish. He's a catfish. Everything with cat in his name is a good thing.
Well, that's not what Yuka wanted to see there, but good to have it checked anyways. Okay, so now Willard is making the pod play while Yukabonk is making this Ice Palace play. Oh wow, that's a really good play.
Yep. Willard will find his lamb, butter, and other stuff. And Yukabonk's picking up. What was it again? Hookshot?
The hookshot, yeah. Terrible. Just terrible.
And I don't know if Willard picked up all items in Ice Palace. I only saw 2.
Yeah. I'm not 100% sure. I do remember that he mirrored out and left, and I do hope he didn't leave anything behind, but I'm not sure either.
Our tracker says he has all 3. But
Okay.
he didn't get the green pendant.
Oh yeah, that could also be a thing.
Okay, hookshot bombs and cane of the brain.
Yeah, I remember the hookshot and the cane, but apparently not the bombs.
I'm interested to see if Yukabonk decides to finish Ice Palace.
Yeah, I mean, I probably would have, since they already cleared most of it, and it's a green pendant. Oh, we're seeing a hammer jump from Willard. Very nicely executed.
And Yukabonk decides to finish Ice Palace. Could be a wise decision, but could also be a time waste. We will see.
Yeah, this is going to be interesting. I'm really curious to see if the green pendant holds anything of worth.
And thinking about it, and no.
Also doesn't finish it. Okay. Willard, in the meantime, has picked up his butter sword, is on his way to the lamp now, I think. Oh, there's the silvers first.
No, nobody entered Mire yet.
And the only one who can enter Maya right now is Willard. At least until Yuka decides to go back to the hookshot cave.
Yeah, the double-chested fairy is a possibility after both finish their dungeons.
Yeah, kind of a weird sync there. Yes, Willard full cleared swamp, if I remember correctly.
Yeah. He found the ice. No, the ice water was the first chest. Well, the ice rod. There you see it.
Ta-da! There it is, just because you asked for it. There we go, Willard lighting a torch to make it a little bit easier to deal with these turtles.
Well, where the lamp was, we will see about in, let's say, 1 minute and 30 seconds.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Okay, Willard Willard decides to go for the 2 butter sword slashes instead of switching to silver, saving that menu.
Well, I bombed off the mask. I did it in my last race.
That's because you're crazy, Ter. Oh man, I'm gonna have to ask Willard about this later. I'm sure he's gonna be... Oh no, he's missing the key! I'm sure he's not gonna be very happy about finding the lamp after killing Helmasaur and making his way through all those dark rooms.
It took him about 2 minutes to get there.
Yeah, close enough. And there's the lamp. Willard, having no time for anger of any kind, just decides to mirror out right away. So I'm curious to see if Yuka goes for the big bomb right away, since he's basically right there.
But also skip the left side of Swamp. So let's see what he's gonna do.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he's probably gonna go left side then.
Yep.
Oh, looks like you found out that there can't really be anything left on the left side, I guess?
Seems like it.
Alright, we'll find out what the Pyramid Fairy has in a second here.
So if Pyramid Fairy has the Cane of Samaria, Yukabonk will probably go straight to Turtle Rock and then after or before it, Hookshot Cave.
Yep. Gonna grab his bombos from there, which will grant him access into Mire, and that will be go mode.
And if the Cane of Samaria is there, we'll still probably go to Death Mountain.
Yeah, I mean, Hookshot Cave is just a very attractive spot to go and find a couple items, hopefully.
Well, both items was red, but not the correct item.
Yeah, they were red, but not the red we were looking for. Also, Yuka already up to 18 hearts, man.
Wow. So it's... Vanilla Cane of Samaria or Green Pendant?
Oh yeah, that green pendant is always a possibility. At this point, I'm thinking it's probably going to be in Mire.
I say it's the Green Pendant.
Well, for once, I hope your prediction is wrong.
Well, we will see in a second what Willard decides to do, since he already checked all overworld spots.
Yeah, pretty much Yukabonk is now just finishing up some stuff here that Willard has already done. This is really coming down to who finds that cane first. They're so close together right now. Oh, Willard is probably going to do Quakefish now, I'm guessing.
Yep.
Is Willard gonna pick up those 5 rupees?
So,
I mean 20. Nope, he's not.
Would you finish Ice Palace or go straight to Mire?
I'd go straight to Mire, probably.
Yeah, I would do the same. Since if it's there, you can instantly finish Mire.
Yeah, exactly. It looks like Willard is having the same idea, while Yukabonk is on a good way to finally make his way into the hookshot cave and grab his bombo. So I'm thinking we'll see Yukabonk enter Mire maybe 1.5 minutes after Willard, maybe 2. Alright, Mire, show us what you got. First, we've got to get through a couple of rooms, but
Yukabonk already opening Turtle Rock.
yeah, not a bad play. Costs him a little time before going into Hookshot Cave, but having this open so he can just come back to it, it's pretty convenient.
Well,
Oh, and there it is! So that means Willard is officially in go mode. All he needs now is to find the big key here in Mire.
yeah, let's see if Yukabonk is also heading to Mire instantly. He is.
Oh man, this is gonna be a close one.
So, guys, we have a race. Now it comes down to execution.
Yep, pretty much. Oh, and there's the big key for Willard.
Okay, that's some weird routing.
Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't take the upper left door there and then just warp to the big key door, but okay.
Yeah, I
This
believe
works
it
too.
would be still faster than going this way.
Oh, gets hugged by the Wizrobe. Yeah, and as Dad also in chat is pointing out, Willard even skipping the full magic refill. Not that you really need it for Vitreous, but I think he's feeling a little bit behind because he picked up that bow on the pyramid so late.
Hmm.
We're gonna see cape and dash strats here with the butter sword, a really good choice. These eyes are gonna die real quick. Two silver arrows to the big one, and there we go.
Yes, Yukabonk has bombos.
Alright, off we go to Death Mountain for Willard. Gonna be on his way to grab his last crystal. Unfortunately, Gomo Turtle Rock not too different from normal Turtle Rock. If you're lucky with the key placement, you might be able to skip the laser bridge, but more often than not, you still need to go there to grab the last small key.
So, Willard now in Turtle Rock. Let's see if he gets lucky.
Yuka opting for the silver arrows instead of the butter sword. Equally as fast, I would say.
Seems like my robotic voice came true for a second.
And a little glitch in the system, huh?
Yep.
Willard with a very nice Cane of Bernard dash here to grab those items, gets a shield upgrade. And Bernard dashes right back out.
Oh. Willard just needs one extra key.
Yeah, he is looking. He's probably just gonna steal the key from the pokey down there and then continue on. I'm not sure if he's gonna check that that chest there. So I've seen it come back to haunt people if they didn't check it.
Well, at this point, the chest there is only another key.
Yeah, good point.
Or something useless like a map or compass. And that will... Then the big key chest needs... the big chest needs to have a key, so... English.
Alright, I would be surprised to see Mimic Cave here, and yep, Willard heads right back in. Grabs a bomb upgrade from the big chest.
So... It's Laser Bridge or the one room here that's following. What's the name of that room?
A roller room, I guess?
But the other large room is the roller room,
Okay.
I believe.
Yeah, that makes more sense. I don't know what that room is called. But it looks like Willard will be able to skip the laser bridge completely.
Yep.
So this is really gonna come down to Ganon's tower, I think.
Yeah, I agree with Karkat. The other roller room. No,
Okay, that works for me. Roller room and the other roller room. Oh, and with the butter sword, we're seeing a nice backdoor Trinix here. It's gonna be quicker than you can look. Very nice zero cycle. Oh, very nice Trinix fight all in all.
Yep, you know what time is it?
I do know what time it is. That is the last crystal for Willard.
That means time to guess the big key location for Ganon's tower.
Alright guys, get your guesses in. If you are a supporter of any of the Speed Gaming Network, which means a sub of Speed Gaming 1 through 4, or you have donated at least 250 bits, you are eligible to take part in this wonderful game. Of course you can also take part if you're not one of those supporters, but you won't have a chance to get on the leaderboard. We have 22 chests, or rather 22 locations in Ganon's tower where the big key can be. So get your guesses in here. Oh, and Willard immediately deciding to go left.
And he gets a small key.
Yep, grabs a small key, kills Bob in the process.
Yeah, poor Bob.
Poor Bob, he never stood a chance. Number 2 and 3 have nothing. Number 4 has even more rupees. Oh!
Number 5.
And there it is. grabbed Surasma, who apparently was the first one to correctly guess chest number 5. And Yukabonk barely misses the 0 cycle here on Trinex. If you don't backdoor him, I don't think you can even get the 0 cycle, can you?
Please what?
I said if you don't backdoor Trinex, I don't think you can get the 0 cycle.
You need to backdoor him, yes.
Alright. Alright, so now it is G-Tower time for Yukabonk, while Willard is already on his way up through the gauntlet, now in the blue... What are these guys called?
Well, I'd call them horseheads.
Okay, that works for me. In the blue horsehead room, now switching to the red horsehead room. Zazax. Interesting. Never heard that before. Okay, so Willard on the land mode 2 fight just as Yukabonk is entering his G-Tower. It might look like Willard is quite ahead at the moment, and he surely is, but if Randomizer has taught us anything, it's not over until it's over. Yuka deciding not to check the right side after finding the key on the right side there. Good choice for him, as we already know, but unusual. I see most people decide to go for the right side gamble once they find the key there.
Let's see. That is... So Yukabonk really needs to hope that Willard has some problems with Ganon.
Yeah, I think at this point, unless Willard gets super trolled by Trolldorm 2, or dies or falls to Ganon, it's gonna be pretty hard for Yuka to catch up. Alright, well, it doesn't get knocked off, just 2 slashes with Butter Sword here. And now up on his way to Aga 2. Oh, very nice Aga 2 fight from Willard.
Indeed. It was very nice.
Alright, now Willard entering his Ganon fight at 1 hour 41 and 7 seconds. Gets the first slash in and gets a little bit of lore on slugs.
Willard with the dash threats.
Oh, I love seeing that. It looks so much easier than it actually is. I think I've tried a couple times and all I do is dash into Ganon and then die horribly.
But it's easy.
Yeah, I know. We've already established you're way better than me, Tara.
I never said that.
Well, you implied it heavily.
I didn't. So, what do you think? What kind of animal is Ganon?
What kind of animal? I think he's a pig, right?
Here's a boar, not a pig. God damn it, Durfee.
Okay.
Or is it Turfy?
Nah, either works.
Turfy or
Almost
Durfee?
get the triple.
Ooh.
And there he goes. GG to Willard. Let's hope he doesn't fall off here at the end.
Was a very nice Ganon fight.
Yeah, absolutely. Really good Ganon fight. And there he goes, finishing with an official SRL time of 1 hour, 42 minutes, and 42 seconds. The 42 is real. Let's see if we can't get Willard in here for a post-game interview. Should only be a minute.
Ooh. That was a triple. Yukabonk also had a very nice Ganon 2 fight.
Yeah, also very respectable Aga 2 fight here from Yukabonk, as you say. And down to Ganon he goes. Alright, quick phase 1 and 2, already in phase 3 here. And it looks like Willard is about to show up here. And there goes Yuka's Ganon. GG to Yuka. And there he is. Hello, Willard. GG and congrats on your win.
Oh, sorry. I keep doing this. My mic was muted. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Hi, everyone. I just saw Yukabonk finish, so that had to have been a close one.
It was really close, yeah. It basically came down to who finds the cane first, and you happened to be the one.
Well, I 100%ed the game, so it was either going to be there or it was going to be at Sahasrara, and there was no way I was going back in Ice Palace. Nope.
Yeah, you you routed it a little bit differently just from the overworld spots that you checked. Hang on, let me get Yukabonk in here so we can get you both interviewed at the same time. Hello, Yukabonk. GG to you.
Thank you.
Yo, GG Yuka. That was closer. Well, I mean, when you 100% the game, it was going to be pretty close. So, man.
I had my heart broken going up G Tower. I thought I had a chance.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, did you do? I did my stupid route, so I got that big key like instantly, which was nice. Which was
yeah.
I don't want a big stupid G Tower today, please and thank you.
Yeah, no, I got it quickly as well.
Yeah. So what did it come down to, commentators?
It really came down to who finds the Cane of Samaria first. You guys pretty much did exactly the same stuff at exactly the same time for the most part. Willard went into Ice Palace a lot earlier, or well, a lot is maybe a little bit exaggerated, but a bunch earlier, and therefore cleared out a hookshot cave a little bit earlier and got the bombos earlier. You, Willard, also did the whole Peck Cave and Blacksmith and Gary's Lunchbox a little bit before Yukabonk did. And then you pretty much both completed the Pyramid Fairy crystals in reverse order. So just as you, Willard, cleared up Eastern Palace, I believe it was. No, wait, it wasn't. Or was it? No,
Yeah,
it was Pod.
I went Pod Eastern and then did Pyramid Fairy.
Yeah, you cleared up Pod just as Yukabonk was finishing up Swamp, so you both got the big bomb access at the same time.
Oh, wow.
And you both checked it, obviously, afterwards. It had nothing. Well, what a surprise.
It had 2 red items, but not the red items I wanted.
That's exactly what we were saying, yes. And then it just came down to Yuka having a couple more overworld spots left to check, like the blacksmith and everything, while you made your way into Mire. And you were both pretty much in Mire at the same time. You were ahead by, I don't know, 4 rooms maybe?
Mm-hmm.
And then you did your stupid route, as you called it, in Ganon's Tower, which gave you like 2 chests of extra time because you could check the right 2 chests first before going left. And the rest came down to execution. That's really the only difference. Other than that, you guys were neck and neck the whole race through.
Wow. Did we both kind of... I was so hyped for the Titan mitts at Mothula. I was like, why would they give me a fire rod this early? Unless they wanted me to go straight into that section. And then conveniently finding the flippers on the way to that section. I skipped the whole first half of Skull Woods entirely.
Yeah, Yuka did it the front to back way, so he had a bit more to check on the way, and sadly didn't find anything, as you know.
Mm-hmm. I jumped out of my chair when I got those mitts and said some profanities, but thankfully my mic was off. So,
what's funny is I almost missed those because I was counting, and for some reason when I went to do Mothula, I thought I already had 2 items, and I was about to leave, but I second guessed myself, and I said, did I get 2 or did I only get 1? So I said, I hope I'm not just wasting my time to go kill Mothula for the map or something. Mm-hmm. So when I found the mitts, I was also very happy.
Yeah, I also routed before I fought Mothula, I did the pedestal check as well, just to confirm, which was scary because once I should have done Mothula then pedestal check, because checking the pedestal and seeing Couch Cache, it almost took me away from Skull Woods. But thankfully I just said, let's just go ahead and do it. I gotta say though, it was kind of funny because I said to myself, all right, as long as the bow isn't, because a lot of times I like to route the pyramid check into the pyramid fairy check. And I was like, as long as the bow's not on the pyramid, we're fine. And then the bow was on the pyramid. I'm like, come on, man. Really? And
it's funny to say that because as I was heading to pyramid, I stopped for a second and said, I should route this in with Pyramid Fairy. And then as soon as I saw the bell, I'm like, I'm glad I made that little mistake.
Same. I think I did like a hookshot cave, got bombos, and then that's when I was like, all right, now let's go back and do I think this is when I went and did all the route down to Hype Cave and stuff. No. Yeah, no. Yes.
I think so, yeah.
I just remember turning in Gary's lunchbox and thinking, should I dive into Mire or should I go back and check the pyramid and do catfish and stuff? And I'm glad that I checked the pyramid, because if I had go moded pod, I would have missed gold sword and silvers, which I didn't even realize I had the gold sword because I routed that dungeon stupid. I saved the vanilla big key chest for last, so I got the lamp after I was already done with the dungeon. I was like, come on, man, really?
That's what I was gonna ask you. Chat wanted us to ask you how you felt about getting that lamp after basically clearing it fully.
It was hilarious. Almost as hilarious as when I was fighting Helmasaur, and I was like, wait, I have a gold sword? Oh, okay. So that's what I got in the dark maze, because I didn't know what I got. And then because before I went up to because I did Hyrule Castle last, which got a sword, glove, and then back of escape had the flute, and I was like, all right, either I'm gonna get a lamp or I'm gonna get a flute. Lamp might make me do Aga Tower. Flute would get me up to Death Mountain, and I was thankful to get the flute. But yeah, I was really nervous about this race because I did a lot of sequence breaks that got me nothing. Like I did the Moon Pearl water walk stuff to get Shovel and Quake. I did an early Eastern check and did all that I could, even the dark room. And then I even checked the dark room in the sewers, which took forever because I'm bad. So I was feeling really behind because of those checks. So, but I'll definitely have to go watch this. But GG Yuka. I'm sad that one of us has to essentially go home after this race. But
yeah, I mean, I guess that's the one good thing is that at least I didn't knock you out and you're still in. But I will say this: after this, you better make it to the group stage, so that this wasn't for nothing.
I'll dedicate my next race to you. How's that?
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, GG. That was a scary, close race. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I really don't have much else to say about it, except you got the flute a whole bunch earlier than Yuka, because Yuka went up Death Mountain first and saw that fire rod up there, and then, of course, that opened up Hera and all that stuff.
Oh, he did the sequence break up to Death Mountain instead of checking back of escape?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
And it was also interesting to see that you never rescued the old man. I mean, with the flute in hand, it's not really necessary, I guess, but he is stuck in the cave forever.
Oh my gosh, man! If that had been something, this would have been over. When I fluted up there, I was like, you know what? You're gonna stay in your cave because I've been doing all these sequence breaks that haven't paid off. So that was the one sequence break I wasn't gonna do. And thank goodness it wasn't important, because I never would have gone back to him, because, you know, once you break muscle memory, it's really hard to go back on it. So, yeah, that's funny.
I think the funniest situation, the funniest thing for us viewers here in this race was Willard was grabbing his blue mail out of Ice Rod Cave, and at the exact same second, or maybe 5 seconds before, Yukabonk grabbed the blue mail from Zora. And we were like,
oh, nice.
That's why are there 2 blue mails?
Oh. Derp.
But yeah, that was good. I guess the only other question that I have is, or the only 2 questions that I have left for you, Willard, is, 1, what about that little mishap there at the end of Pod, where you went down there and didn't have a small key yet?
Oh, that was because I did the bow section at the beginning, I miscounted keys. So I didn't realize that I used that one key I had to get up to that section. And so I was like, I'm just going to walk at this door a little bit. And, you know, I was off in my own world, probably drinking coffee or something. I was like, something's not adding up here. And I was like, oh, right, let me hop down and do this. So it's just, it's a muscle memory thing, you know, because that's not normally how I route Pod. So going back and doing it the other way, just, you know, I was like, I have a key. We could do this. It's fine. But yeah, it was a nice find, because then because I was like, I have to find the lamp somewhere, because I've 100%ed the game, and we still have Mire and T-Rock to do, so it's got to be around here. But yeah, it was a good thing I went back in there. I'm just so glad that, I'm assuming Yuka, you didn't beat Cold Stare, did you?
No, I was thinking about it, but when I saw I got all 3 items really early, I was like, I'll just take the risk.
That was the weirdest Ice Palace I've ever seen, where all 3 items are like boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
And the hookshot being in that
Yeah,
room.
it was kind of weird how the seed kind of played out, because it was like, here's the mitts and the flippers in Skullwoods, so go to Ice Palace, where you're gonna get the hookshot to go up to, to get bombos to immediately go into Mire. If I had just, you could have easily just gone right into Mire after getting bombos. But yeah, once again, if you routed it a little differently, you might not have you might have go-moded Pod and missed Gold, Sword, and Silvers. So
yeah, I think the one thing that would have maybe turned the game in my favor is I went up probably a little early. In fact, as I was going up there, I was thinking, I don't have the hookshot. I should probably come up here when I have the hookshot. But I had already kind of committed to it, and so after I got the hookshot from Ice, I went and did Swamp. I also, by the way, did you do full Swamp? Because I just went straight to the boss, and then I went back in and I checked my menu and realized I don't have the big key or the map or the compass, so I don't have to go left side.
Yeah, I did the same thing. I was like, I just got the hookshot. Argus has to have something, and it just conveniently worked out. Like, oh man, all 6 items, cool. My favorite Swamp in the world. Don't ever change.
But anyway, when I got out of Swamp, I hadn't gotten bombos yet because I went up to Dark Death Mountain without the hookshot.
Oh, okay.
And, so I wound up checking a bunch of loose overworld items. And in fact, that probably took me about 3 minutes maybe. So if I'd earlier or gone straight to Death Mountain for some reason, then it would have been much closer.
Who was the first one to get the boots? Because those were really nice and were not actually required, but I really enjoyed them.
I think you were the first one to get them.
Yep.
Okay. As soon as I got those, I was like, wait, now I can get the other item in Desert, and then I got the mushroom, and I was like, this better be good. And of course it wasn't, but yeah, so it was a nice little speed up, but at the same time, none of the boots required locations led to anywhere. So
yeah, they definitely weren't really needed this time around.
Man.
All right. Well, yeah, go ahead.
I'm just gonna say, GG. That was a stupid seed. I had fun, I guess.
Yeah, GG. I mean, I had fun too. I'm out of the tournament, but I actually just started doing these randomizers after the last tournament, so and to even be able to get in, and so I think it's an honor to have even gotten in the first place.
Yeah, so absolutely GG to both of you. It was a pleasure to watch. Congrats to Willard on the win, and hopefully good luck on the rest of your tournament. Sad to see you go, Yuka, of course. If you enjoyed what you saw from both of these guys today, please make sure to give them a follow. I'll throw in the links in the chat here real quick. There we go. That's the wrong one, like an idiot. That's the right one. That's the runners, not the commentators. All right, so if you enjoyed what you saw from these guys, please throw them a follow if you haven't already. Again, GG to both of you. It was a pleasure to watch and commentate. And yeah, any final words from you two?
Who else is 2 and 3? Whoever else is 2 and 3, give me them. I want them.
Okay.
Yeah, just as always, thanks to all the people that make all this possible, and thanks to you guys for commentating.
Oh yeah, it was a pleasure. So, I don't know, Terry, you got anything else here? Otherwise, I'll take us out.
Nope.
All right, well then, so I hope you guys had fun. Again, thanks to the runners for letting us restream them and for the great race. Of course, thanks to my co-commentator Ter. Thanks to our wonderful tracker Flaffy. Thanks once again to Fiesel for making all these restreams possible. He is an absolute superhero. And as I said, if you enjoy what you saw, please throw these guys a follow. Throw Ter a follow too. Throw Flaffy a follow also. Everyone deserves it. And I think that's going to be it from us for now. So I hope you have a great night. Bye-bye.